I can't even come to you guys with a smile with this one, but what's up, guys? Back with another video. Wizards versus 76ers. The Wizards lose to the 76ers 113 to 118. Oh man, I debated on there was a point in the third quarter where I was like, okay, I'm not making a video. I'm not talking about this. We're throwing this game in the garbage. I'm not thinking about this anymore. I had a feeling we were gonna come back. I really had a strong feeling we would come back. That's why I kept watching. But I was like, oh man, this game is something else. So the Wizards lost to 76ers tonight, and the Wizards starters struggled a lot. They struggled a lot in the beginning. The starters didn't play that much. They didn't play that well either. The bench scored 67 points tonight. Bench scored 67 points. This is our third straight game without John Wall. We are now 2-3 without John Wall on the floor. This game was just it was disappointing. It was heartbreaking. My dad always says heart rendering. I said, oh, it's so heart rending. This game was heart rendering. The Wiz staged a valiant effort to come back in the fourth. We were down. The Wizards were down 19 points at the end of the third quarter and battled their way back. Every time it seemed like we were going to come back, the 76ers made another play to push themselves back up. It's like we couldn't ever get close. We ended up cutting the lead to 14 with 6 minutes left, and we were able to basically just stage our comeback from there. Bradley Beal left the game early he got an elbow to the face by Jared Bayless when he was trying to block. He was trying to contest a layup. So he got a he got an elbow right to his face, and so laceration in his face, and it was his eye, but his nose started bleeding really bad, so they had to plug his nose with cotton. He ended up coming back in the second half of the game. He was there for the majority of the first. He was actually getting into a rhythm, but he ended up having to leave after that. Came back in the beginning of the third quarter, second half of the game. Oh man, Otto Porter didn't have a good night tonight. He only had 8 points, 4 rebounds. I think he was 3 of 11 from the field. Let me see. Yeah, we shot 40% tonight. Otto was supposed to be the number one option for the game, but he shot actually 3 for 14. And he didn't play the entire fourth quarter. He came back when there was 22 seconds left. Let me see. Yeah, so at the end, we basically started playing Hack-a-Simmons. Bradley Beal was really getting in Ben Simmons' head. Before, right as the Hack-a-Simmons was starting, he was talking trash to him. You could see it. You could see them looking at each other. And while he's missing his free throws, Bradley Beal would walk up to him and talk trash in between. So yeah, he was actually. I wasn't even sure he was gonna play tonight because he had a sprained ankle and a swollen elbow. But yeah, he ended up coming into the game. He put up 31 points. He had 18 rebounds. He had a double-double by the end of the first half. He had 11 points, 11 rebounds. He had 6 points and 6 rebounds in the first 8 minutes. Let me see. He shot 29 free throws, and 24 of them came in the second half of the game. We were down 24 at one point. Let me see. Yeah, he went 15 for 29. I think he broke Ben Wallace's record for most free throws shot in a quarter. Tonight was 94 free throws shot in total by everybody. He went 12 for 24 in the fourth on his free throws. Basically, the whole Hack-a-Simmons thing really slowed the game down for us. We were able to come back, stage a comeback effort in the fourth, led by Jody Meeks and Kelly Oubre. Kelly Oubre scored a career high 22 points. He played for 29 minutes, 4 rebounds, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. Tim Frazier played for 19 minutes. He had he only had 4 points. He had 3 assists, 3 rebounds. He wasn't playing all that great. Bradley Beal came back in the game to play 23 minutes. He had 21 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist. Gortat was 6 points, 1 assist, 2 rebounds. So Gortat's been actually kind of decent on the offensive end. It's just his defense has been lacking. Morris with 7 points, 2 rebounds. He played for 17 minutes. He was fouling a lot. His presence wasn't really needed on the floor. He was fouling a lot, missing a lot of shots. It just wasn't necessary at all for him tonight. Otto Porter, like I said, had 8 points. He had 2 assists. He had 4 rebounds. He played for 25 minutes. It seemed like he really wasn't there at all, but he actually played 25. Mike Scott had 8 minutes in the game, 1 rebound. Finally, Chris McCullough got some burn. He got some play time tonight. I was really excited about that. You should have seen me man, his birthday is a few days from mine. It's my Aquarius brother in my head. 4 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist. Jan Mahimi played for 25 minutes. Jan Mahimi has been continuing his trend of playing more time. He had 8 points, which is decent. He had 2 rebounds, 1 assist. Did a good job putting a big body on Simmons and Embiid. Well, mostly on Embiid, but Jody Meeks played for 26 minutes and he had 21 points. Him and Oubre really they combined for 43 and they really led the charge for the comeback in the fourth. Satoransky 29 minutes, 12 points, 8 assists, 2 rebounds. Tried to take Storage's life on a dunk during the game. Been playing with a lot more confidence. He played way better than Tim Frazier. He'll hopefully get the start on Friday, maybe. Or maybe Tim Frazier will get the start in the beginning and Satoransky will play more minutes than him. Yeah, the starters did a terrible job tonight. Absolutely awful. Yeah. Yeah, they combined 21? 21. Oh, no. Aside from Beal, the starters combined for 25 points. The bench had 67 points. Wizards scored 48 in the fourth. So the whole Hack-a-Simmons thing really slowed down the game for them. But Simmons was still able to play for 41 minutes. And he had 31 points. He had 18 rebounds, 4 assists. J.J. Redick came out there. Even though he only had 8 points, he did make a lot of good, he had 4 assists. He made a lot of good plays. He was setting things up for them, even though they were kind of cutting him off because they know he's a really good 3-point shooter. Jared Bayless, 14 points, 4 assists, 1 rebound. Luwawu, I'm not even sure. 3 points, 1 assist, 3 rebounds. He looks like, what's the guy's name? He looks like Markelle Fultz, so I thought it was at first. Amir Johnson, 0 points, but he also had 6 rebounds, 2 assists. Embiid, 32 minutes. He ended up fouling out. He had 25 points, 4 assists, 14 rebounds. He played really well. He was doing whatever he wanted, especially in the paint. They were out rebounding us by everything. They had us by a lot. Robert Covington, 9 points, 12 rebounds, 1 assist. Dario Saric, he played for 32 minutes, but he had 24 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists. He was playing really well. Saric, spacing the floor, Embiid and Simmons were doing whatever they wanted, especially Embiid under the basket. The Sixers played a really decent game. They were basically doing they were unstoppable. Our defense was poor again. We're out rebounded. Sixers are the #1 rebounding team in the league. I don't even understand. I'm really happy that Chris McCullough got some play time. If he could learn to grab the rebounds instead of swatting them, that would really help us because I like that he's young and long and athletic. And he's very tall. He's athletic and he can move. So he does those things that the starters sometimes don't think about doing as far as rebounding really hard. And he got a block as soon as he got in the game. Block within a minute of coming in the game. Block, scored 4 points. Happy to see him on the floor. If he could just actually grab rebounds and really hold them, that would be very helpful, very useful to the team. other than that, this game was absolutely insane. They call it a wacky game. This game was absolutely insane. Admire the effort from the bench. Really, that's really a step, because last season our bench was awful and no one could stop talking about it. The bench was terrible, but the bench actually came out here and really had a really good effort against the 76ers. The 76ers starters stayed in majority of the game because they didn't want them to make a comeback and ended up winning, although we almost did win. Disappointing loss, but I guess a moral victory. Overall, show us what our bench can do, and hopefully they get more opportunities, because they come out and do a lot of things that the starters don't do, and push the pace and keep the effort up. They bring up a lot of energy. They always do, even when the starters fall flat. So that's my game review, and peace, guys. It's your